I think about the legacy of Commander Skinner, and it's really impactful.
Many may know him as Guam's first civilian governor, but he was much more than that. In the 1940s, he was a commander in the U.S. Coast Guard and championed desegregation efforts. Commander Carlton Skinner was successful in enabling the first fully integrated crew in the history of the Coast Guard and the Navy. Coast Guard Commandant Admiral Carl Schultz says he was a pioneer and knew the value of diversity.
The Coast Guard approved him to integrate a crew with 4 African American officers, 40 African American crew members, of a total crew of 173. So think about that. That's gets you north of 25% integrated crew, untested, and took it to sea. And he did that because he understood the value of diversity. He looked at us as a nation at war, and he realized for us to win, we needed to derive all the benefits of all the men that served, exclusively men at the time in uniform, and that included men of color.
After his service with the Coast Guard, President Truman would appoint Commander Skinner as the first non-military governor of Guam in 1949. He served in this capacity for 4 years. Governor Leon Guerrero said he was a visionary for Guam. He was responsible for the Organic Act, the Guam Territorial College, known today as the University of Guam. Leon Guerrero saying he was at the forefront of everything that was happening in our history that would lead us to where we are today.
He is a man for cultural diversity, a man for integration, a man for, I think, civil rights, a man, I think, for social justice, a man, I think, who is for making the inequities right for not just people here, but throughout the nation and throughout the country, throughout the world, I believe. And I was just sitting here thinking, I wonder what he would have said to me, being the first female governor of Guam. I was just kind of wondering what he would say and what his reaction would be. I would think he would say, right on. I think that's what he would say, knowing his history.
Aside from the construction of the Commander Carlton Skinner building, Coast Guard Sector Guam will also be receiving 3 new fast response cutters. One of them will be named after Chief Warrant Officer Oliver T. Henry, said to be the man who inspired Commander Skinner to start the first integrated crew.